Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakatash. Double honors to the to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule well, been a great example to his younger brothers in the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. I'm going to start right here with Zephaniah. This Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 5. It say, the just Lord is in the midst thereof, and will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgments to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Let me see if anything else after that. I think that's the point. You know, the unjust knoweth no shame, and here it is, the Lord bringing all these judgments to light, and our people, you know, because our people are the only ones who can repent, still playing, man. You know, still bullshit. It say, I'm gonna keep going. It say, but the unjust knoweth no shame. I have cut off nations. Their towers are desolate. I made the streets waste, that none passeth by their cities. That none passeth by, their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is no man, that there is no inhabitants. And ultimately that's what's coming to America, Babylon the Great, man. You know, the Lord is breaking this place down all the way to the motherfucking smallest decimal, you know. And not just America, but the whole world, man. You know, because, hey, these plagues are coming upon the whole earth. You know, but the main focus of the Lord's plagues is Babylon the Great, man. What you know is America, man. And the Lord doing it, man. You know, these prophecies coming to pass, and that's what boosts our faith, man. You know, see, if you ain't got no faith, when you see these bad things happening, you see all this death and murder, all this wickedness, all the, you know, motherfucker killing, you know, just crazy shit happening, this weather, you know, plagues, job loss, you know, shit closing down, you know, prices right. When you see these things, you people of the world, not us in this truth, you get worried, you know. You don't think that, oh well, that's the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, judging this place for their wickedness. That's what we think when we see all these things, and it boosts our faith, because we know that the Lord say he was going to smite the earth with these plagues again, man. That's it on it. So let's get into these little clips. I'm going to get this one first, because this dealing with Babylon.
Hold on, B. We gonna get this work. The roof collapsed. There's no power.
Guys, so this is my house.
And the scriptures say, pray that your flight be not in the winter. That Matthew 24 and verse 20, I want to say, that he had at the beginning. You know, pray that your flight be not in the winter. You know. So let's keep going. You know, people roofs caving in over there in Texas. Cold, no power. It's going down in the earth, man. What kind of fucking snow is this? You know?
Fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, that may be pipes busting. People pipes probably freezing and busting. That's probably what that is.
Oh my god.
Literally.
This motherfucker hollering about a room. You need to be worried about your life. Fuck that room.
The roof collapsed.
Yeah, we're gonna keep showing y'all this, letting y'all know, so y'all keep sharing. So we got this right now, so I got plenty of buckets of this.
And on this, in that jar, when they keep panning to that jar, you probably won't be able to see it, but you just need to go watch this video on GMS, get this work. And it looked like some shit. It's a whole bunch of little bugs or something. Nanoparticles, or nano bugs swimming around in this water, man, in that jar. Not in the big jug that they got to the right, but the jar that's sitting, that they panning on. Not in that jug, but in the that
Yeah,
jar.
so we good, but it's plenty more people that live in Texas we got to worry about. So just them folks know, man. They sending a message out, but they ain't sending it out quick enough. Hold on, I can't. Hold on, too much light.
You can see them good. Oh my God. Y'all want to go stock up on y'all some water. Do not drink that water. Ain't no water left in the store for them to stock up on.
Yep, y'all, this just Texas water. They sending out messages, but they ain't sending them out
They
quick enough.
swimming. I see they own thing. They tell.
They sent us a message out to most people or whatever, whoever, I don't know, to just boil the water for 5 minutes before we use it. Don't wash our face or anything with it. So we just decided, shit, ain't nothing else going on. We're gonna check out the water. We put the water in here, and this is what we getting. And they barely even visible. Like we
Through, man. You know. Yeah, better be repenting. Fuck that goddamn water. You better be repenting, man, till you have about some shot, man. You know, you won't have to worry about water and food and all this old other bullshit, stocking and prepping. You know, you ain't gotta worry about that shit if you trust in your power, man. The Lord got us, man. You know, we ain't worried about no damn water and food and all this old other crazy shit, man. You know. The Lord gonna protect his people, man. And that's the point on that clip. You know, this ain't meant to be long. I'm gonna get this one other clip. And this over here in Saudi Arabia, they got snow in the desert for the first time in the past 50 years, so East us say.
في 442 جبال الظهر مركز علقان ما شاء الله تبارك الله نزول الثلوج بكثافة ما شاء الله اللهم صيبا نافع
Point on it, you know. Just some little quick clips. This second Exodus chapter 16 and verse 1, it say, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon," and that's talking about America, Asia. Woe be to thee, Egypt and Syria, you know. And Egypt talking about America too. Babylon and Egypt is synonymous in this lifetime we live in. You know, and there's plenty, you know, scriptures that prove that. But it say, gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? And what's that sword that's sent upon these people? Esau Edom, you know. The Lord say, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. You know. Matter of fact, let's go get that. Oh shit. Let's go get that. Salaki. Have to come back. Salaki. And like I was saying, let's go get who the sword is. You know, and we're gonna go back in the second Exodus. Salaki, but this well, man, Psalms 17, if I ain't mistaken, in verse 13. This Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13, it reads, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword," man. You know, so the wicked is the sword of the Lord, man. So even if Esau using harp and, you know, all these different this weaponry he got to bring these things upon the earth, guess what, man? The Lord is using him to do that, man. This nigga is the sword of the Lord, man. Going back in the second Exodus, they say a sword is set upon you, and who may turn him? Goddamn, who may turn it back? They say a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? You know, because ultimately the missiles gonna get shot off, man. That's also that sword, you know. It say the plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? It say, oh, let me jump. This second Exodus chapter 16 and verse 8, it say the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and we know the ultimate plague is those missiles, but all these things that are happening are plagues. They say the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that may drive them away? And that's the point on it. Let's go somewhere else with it. Let's go back in here. You know, excuse the folly, which is set in great dignity. It's another video showing the snow was fake, man. I think it was 2 of them, probably. Excuse the folly. There's a whole bunch of bullshit be on here.
So I just pulled the snow from outside. There's an ice cube next to it. See how it's pooling and melting? Oh, fuck, that stinks so bad. It smells really bad.
Right.
It's like burning chemical smells. This thing is not dripping at all. It's just disappearing. Nothing. Oh, fuck, I can't hardly do it. It's okay. It's burning. It's like, yeah, it's like, look at the front. It's like, yeah, holy shit. It's burning some type of chemical.
And you see it there, you know, snow supposed to be flakes, not goddamn. Look at that shit, man. There ain't no snowflakes. Hey, man, but hey, every morning the Lord bring his judgment to light, but the unjust know of no shame. You know, let's get back into it. This Psalm chapter 148 and verse 8, well, verse 7, it say, praise Yahweh from the earth, ye dragons in all the deeps. It say fire and hail, snow and vapors, stormy winds, fulfilling his words. You know, and the Lord ain't playing with nobody at all. So you keep playing, and you're going to find yourself in a pitiful case, man. If you don't repent, you know, and turn back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to find yourself in a pitiful case, man. You know, that's what we at in the earth, man. This Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. It say, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise and with storm and tempest and with the flame of devouring fire, man. And that's where we at with it, man. You know, the Lord is visiting this place with all these storms, you know, because these are winter storms that's hitting and they coming back to back, and they saying they expecting more bad, you know, more storms, so to speak. You know, people having blackouts and all these things happening. But this just the beginning, man. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse to that day of destruction come upon you, man. You know? So keep on bullshitting, keep playing. Everybody can laugh and joke, you know, and talk shit. But guess what? You subjugated to prophecy. You know? Why are you laughing, playing, and talking shit about the Hebrew Israelites? The same thing they saying is coming upon you, man. You and your house, man. You know? So since thou hast rejected knowledge, the Lord gonna reject thee. And he gonna reject your children, man. This Zephaniah again, chapter 3 and verse 5. It say, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgments to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end to giving all honor and glory to Yahweh. Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakatash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Rule well, been a great example to the younger brothers in the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying. I just seen something else pop up. I don't even know how to check it. Whatever. You know, stuff's constantly happening, man. Probably a wreck or some shit. Ain't no telling. Let me see if they did come up on here. I don't know what that was. It may have popped up on this weather app I got. That's probably where it popped up at. This one did, because this one
Texans are reaching their breaking point. It is now day 3 of power outages and below freezing temperatures for more than 3 million people. Officials say residents could see more power outages as Winter Storm Viola brings more snow and freezing rain to Texas. Boil water advisories are popping up from Houston to Dallas as water pressure crawls to a drip. Many of the same areas that are under winter storm warnings for Viola, and with no power, no heat, and many with just an electric stove, boiling water is just not an option for some. Grocery store lines are stretching out the door and into the cold, with many finding empty shelves by the time they get inside. Wednesday's temperatures are warmer than Tuesday for most people in Texas, but only by around 10 degrees or so and still well below freezing. Keeping warm has become a desperate situation for families without heat. Some residents have reportedly been burning their belongings after running out of firewood just to stay warm. Medical services are reporting dozens of people hospitalized with carbon monoxide poisoning. Harris County officials say some people have tried using charcoal grills for heat inside their homes, which should never be done because they produce toxic fumes. And hypothermia is becoming an issue in Texas hospitals. At least 10 people have died in weather-related incidents since Sunday in Texas.
Do you push through 4 or more?
You know, and with that, Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and the Bob Shalom.